Hey guys, we're here with Jake the Snake Roberts, wrestler. How you going?
Doing great.
Yeah, enjoying Supanova?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Before we hit record, you mentioned a few funny fan interactions over the years. Do you want to reiterate some of those real quick?
I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I don't like tattoos.
You don't like tattoos? Why is that?
Well, I don't like signing body parts that get tattooed, especially if it's a woman that has a hairy back. It really bothers me.
That's happened before, has it?
Yeah, it was bad, man.
What other kind of things do you come across at these kind of conventions?
There's not much you don't see. I've said things on television before that it wound up as tattoos on body parts, and they want to show it to me. I don't really want to see your tattoos.
Is it because of the location of the tattoo?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, it's just we all have our taste, and maybe I just didn't like that flavor.
Fair enough. Where do you sort of see, I guess, your career in the wrestling culture kind of fitting into these fan conventions?
Anytime you get fans or people together, there's always wrestling fans. It's a cross mix, demographics mix up, and it's just a real pleasure for me to get time to spend time with people. When you're wrestling, you pretty much in the locker room, go to the ring, do your thing, get out of there, get back to the locker room, shave, shower, boom, you're done, you're gone. So unless you run into fans on the streets or something, you don't have time to spend a moment. So coming to these is awesome, man. You get time to hear their story. About, oh, Jake, I remember the time you wrestled this guy, and you see that fire light up in their eyes, man, and you see a little twinkle, or maybe where they're going back and reliving it too, And the only thing that kills me is whenever I get to these things, some guy will go, I've been watching you since I was a kid. And I'm like, well, dude, you're 70 now. Don't tell me that crap, You're killing me. So watch that, guys.
Yeah, so I guess it wasn't until you started coming to these sort of conventions that you realized how important what you'd sort of done was and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that and getting sober helped too.
Yeah, because there was you've got a documentary that's sort of come out, and that talks about that a bit as well, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. The resurrection of Jake Roberts, absolutely. It not only talks about it, it shows it to you as in progress. And it's hard for me to watch because I don't like seeing myself that way. And these days, looking at me now, I just don't even see how I was that guy. But I was, and I'm so grateful to God and to Diamond Dallas Page and DDP Yoga and all the things that helped me get sober, man, because I'm enjoying life now, and feeling it. It's different.
Yeah, what was the kind of the turning point for you when you realized that you sort of had to turn your life around and decided that, you had to change?
I passed the turning point. I was trying to die. I was so frustrated and did not see myself ever getting clean. I tried to go rehab several times, did not work, and had given up on life. I got ballooned up to 320 pounds, 310 pounds, and basically was just waiting to die. I wouldn't stick a gun in my mouth because I didn't want to hurt my kids any more than I already had. But I was just waiting to die. And each time I'd hear some other wrestler dying, I'd get upset. Why not me? Because I'd given up. Life was no fun. It's not fun to do a drug or drink when it's a necessity. It's like, what's the point? So you're not trying to have fun. You're just trying to stay alive.
Yeah. So what made you want to change that? What was the catalyst?
I just tired of dying, man. Tired of waking up and having to pick up a drug or drink just to get out of bed. Really? Is that what your life is, man? Having to depend on that 24/7 for joy. There wasn't more joy. I wasn't smiling anymore. I wasn't laughing anymore. I wasn't having fun. I was existing. And it just got to a point that I just laid down and said, I quit, I give up. And my friend Diamond Dallas Page got a hold of me and took me from Texas to Atlanta. I moved in with him, and we went to work. And that's 3.5 years ago, man. And I'm here to tell you today that this is the best I've looked in 20 years. And I feel so freaking good, man.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy, not only for me, but for the people that I'm helping. Me getting clean and sober has inspired so many others to do it. And it's so cool whenever I go to one of these things or even to wrestling shows and some guy will walk up and say, dude, you're the reason I got clean. Or, dude, I remember when you were down and out, man, I was right there with you, man. And by God, I started struggling too. I started fighting because I knew that if Jake Roberts could make it, I could make it too. Exactly, that's what I want out of it.
Yeah, and was that one of the main reasons for doing the documentary?
No, for me, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
to help others.
Yeah, definitely.
To help others.
Yeah.
And that's what life's about, man. It's not about what I can take out of life, it's what I can give to life. See, that's where I was messed up all those years. It was always about me. And it's not really about you, man. It's about what you can give back. And whether it's in a ring or one of these, I'm still giving.
Yeah, so what's the
That's
plan?
cool.
What's the plan here? Your documentary's out and doing well.
Documentary, I'm doing stand-up comedy now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just started doing that a few months ago. I love it. Basically, it's just me sitting in the locker room telling lies, except the only difference being we have my clothes on stage because we don't want to run people off. Just telling road stories, things that happen in the ring or things that happen in the locker room. People want to hear that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we tell that stuff and we have a blast doing it. We're touring. Hopefully, going to come back to Australia next year.
Then do a stand-up
With that.
run?
Absolutely, about 6 weeks of it.
Yeah, so what made you want to get into doing stand-up comedy?
Because I still need that high.
Yeah.
I still need to get high, man. And if I'm not performing, I'm not getting high. I still need that connection with the fan. I still need to have that moment where I'm here and I'm looking at you and I'm directing your emotions.
Yeah, great.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see you back down here next year.
Absolutely.
And make sure you check out the documentary.
Check the documentary out. Plus, by then, my book will be out.
Oh, great. Is that a similar kind of thing to the
I
documentary?
wrote every page of it, man.
Yeah.
Nobody else had anything to do with it. It's a bit thick, but you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, awesome. Great. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah.
It's awesome meeting you.
You bet.
And we'll catch you in Perth next week
And
as
we'll
well.
get that tattoo on you just as soon as
alright.
they turn that off. Yeah.